Okay, my bold and the beautiful fans, we got to talk about today's episode. Ridge and Brooke are sobbing over the fact as Brooke signs the annulment papers. Steffi and Thomas are excited and bring in the news to their mom. However, Taylor's reaction is conflicted. Welcome back to CBS Soap Dish Recap, where we recap everything CBS soaps, both the young and the restless, and the bold and the beautiful. This is your bold and the beautiful recap for November 10th. And without further ado, let's talk about what's going on in Los Angeles. So let's head over to Brooke's place, where we hear her telling Ridge that she didn't sign the annulment papers yet. Now, he said it's not easy for him either, but Brooke, she wants to burn them. Well, this is his sentiment. Take a look.
Just do something, don't make...
I thought this was the best way to handle it.
Best way to handle it was to have Carter come over and drop off the annulment papers.
Yeah, Brooke, he thought that was the best way to handle this, which of course sparked her anger. Now, she wants to discuss this, but he has nothing more to say, and then she starts to beg. He tells her it's done, it's over, and she's like, what's done?
It's not. We were just settling in. And yes, I know that we've both done things, and we've forgiven each other for that. We've moved
The damage has been done. You see that?
What damage? I don't get it. What is it? What is it that is making you want to end our marriage?
And of course, she doesn't know what's making him end their marriage because he's not opening his mouth. He said he doesn't want this. He doesn't want any of this. She's begging him to communicate. Is it Bill? Is it Deacon? He was like, no, it's neither one of those clowns. But this is what he actually had to say.
Tell me what
All I wanted from you was some humanity, some kindness, some forgiveness. That's my boy. You gave up on me. You're my boy, my flesh and blood in the worst way.
Thomas. This is about Thomas?
I can't battle with you anymore.
And he's tearing up. She says that she's expressed concerns about him, and that's about it. But she wishes she could believe he changed for the good, but she thinks he's responsible for some of their issues, being manipulative and not entirely truthful. Watch.
In your heart. Not at all.
I wish I could feel about Thomas the way you do. And I really wish I could believe that he's changed for the good, the way Taylor thinks he has. But the fact is, I think that he is responsible for some of the issues we've had in our marriage. And I know you're not going to like this, Ridge. But he is being manipulative and not entirely truthful.
Did you say truthful? Okay. Let's be truthful. Is there anything you want to tell me about Thomas?
I mean, seriously, Ridge, you can tell Brooke's face. She is confused. And, I mean, she was like, what does that have to do with our marriage? Ridge says he loves her. He always will. He thought that they'll be together forever, but he just can't do this. And she's like, why? Why not? And, I mean, she keep asking, because he hasn't told her what this is all about. He goes quiet and realizes that he made a decision. He wants Taylor. And yeah, I'll let you guys see the rest. he hands her the papers, she signs on the dotted line. They both look like they're in torment. Tears slide down both Ridge and Brooke's face, and he walks out. He takes the paper, he touches her face before he goes, and then he walks out. And, I feel sorry for Brooke because of the fact that she don't know what's going on. And Ridge is not being transparent enough to tell her what the heck has happened. She's confused, but we all know why. So, over at Forrester, Steffi cannot believe that her dad is actually dumping Brooke. Now, she's also wondering what happened. Now, Thomas thinks it's just an accumulation. He can move on and be happy with their mom, and they can finally stop talking about Brooke. Steffi is over it too. So what she decided to do is to call her mom Taylor to come over and talk.
Well, I am here now, so what's going on? Come on, I had to reschedule a patient.
I want the rest of the day off to celebrate after you hear this incredible news.
Well, it's incredible for you and Dad, not for Brooke.
What are you talking about?
And as she's asking what's going on, they're hemming and hawing, and we get a little bit of comic relief in this whole clip. Take a look.
Yeah, a lot has changed.
Okay, what is it? I'm here. Tell me.
Wait, you seriously?
Oh my God, baby, you're pregnant.
No, oh, no. Good idea to bring a beautiful child into this world as a loving, devoted family.
Yeah, never more devoted. Or free.
Yes. Or available. Yeah.
Yeah, ready to commit to a new and improved life.
Yeah, the world just has so many amazing possibilities out there, so many opportunities. The future is so
Oh my God. You joined a cult.
We're finally here.
Now you can finally tell me what is going on.
Well,
we were talking to Dad earlier.
and he has done something major.
Huge. Everything that Dad said to you in Aspen about wanting you and only you, it's happening. Dad is finally very broken.
Yes, annulment papers. Steffi pregnant? No. A cult? Oh, no, not at all. But anyway, they went on to tell her that Ridge sent Brooke annulment papers today, and she was like, I could tell something is weighing on him. The thing is, he didn't even tell her that he was going to drop those papers today. But she was like, maybe it's this decision that has him so conflicted, but this is what she wants.
But, okay, I want your dad to be happy too.
That's where you come in. You make him happy.
Yes, and listen, I am so glad that he followed through with this. He did. And it's great. It's great for all of us. But don't forget that Brooke is very important to your father. And, there's some conflicting feelings going on with him as usual.
Taylor, I would think that if he's conflicted, why would you want to be caught in the middle of that? I mean, she's worrying that something is going to come along and change everything like it happened before. Steffi tried to console her mom, but she's still excited. But yeah, they're setting up Taylor for a downfall. So over in the design room, Liam is glad to hear that Steffi and Thomas are in a meeting because he don't want to run into Thomas. And he tells her the entire fashion industry is raving about the preview. Are you on a high? And she admits that it hadn't sunk in yet with all of the orders coming in and all of the interviews. Liam is proud of her, but then, of course, he brings up Thomas. Now, Hope thinks of Thomas almost kissing her, but this happens while she's thinking about that.
No. What?
What?
Ridge had annulment papers served to your mother.
And yeah, Hope's eyes was wide as saucers, and then she's angry, and she claimed that this was all pushed by Steffi and Thomas. But I gotta give it to Katie. She had an excellent response, and hopefully everybody in the back can hear this too. Take a look.
Yeah, well, Steffi was lobbying really hard for Rich to leave my mom.
I'm not absolving Steffi of responsibility, but Thomas was just as vocal. And come on, if I were a betting man, I'd say he was doing a little bit more than just gently coaxing them back together.
What difference does it make? Like, Rich is a grown man to make his own choices. Is he so impressionable that he whatever his kids and his ex-wife have to say, and he doesn't listen to his own heart?
Okay, my bold fans, can we take a moment and give Katie a huge applause for that comment? Because yes, who cares what Thomas, Steffi, or anybody else is saying? Ridge has the final decision. Plus, he's not being open and honest. So you're right, Katie. This is all on him. And then, of course, Lame-O Liam is talking about choosing one family over the other and saying that, why can't you have both after all these years? Why? Is that something that you would do, Liam? Oh, yeah, that's what you're doing right now. Hope thought they were back on track after Aspen, but everything went straight to hell after that. They ponder in depth how things went south. They go around in circles, and it's why Liam always say Thomas is up to no good. Katie leaves, and Liam and Hope continue to talk, and Liam thinks Thomas is over there popping a bottle of champagne about this whole situation somewhere. And usually he says when things go wrong, it's Thomas's fault. So why shouldn't this be any different? Well, as much as I really am not a fan of Lame-O Liam, in this case, he is absolutely right. Okay, so there you have it, your bold and the beautiful recap for Thursday, November 10th, 2022. If you haven't checked out the Young and the Restless recap also for today, it has been uploaded to the channel. And until the next video, like, comment, and subscribe, and we will see you soon. Bye.